All right, this may be one of our hottest segments we've ever done. I have a friend, Robert, who was begging me to talk about this because I think he really wants to have this done. He's making very rude gestures at me right now, I'm sure. No, he actually he put me on the track of this one, and it is a good topic. It's pretty interesting. So this is a segment about facial fillers for your penis. I have to thank my friend for pointing this out to me because I didn't see this one. He sent me a link and I was like, oh yeah.
What is that tape measure?
What do you think they're measuring?
What's the name of it though?
Oh, Falafel. Oh, you were asking the name. Yeah, we're gonna get there. That's the drug. Falafel.
Oh.
Like phallus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phil.
Yeah.
It's pretty clever, honestly.
Gross.
So, yeah, I did a lot of research on this. So this, by the way, if I die suddenly, I need someone to go erase my computer at home. Because there's some now I'm getting these weird pop-ups on my computer now that I don't want.
For like penis enlargement stuff?
Yes, for penis enlargement. And like, I just want you guys to know I went the extra mile for y'all. I should have used a VPN or something.
You should have used your wife's computer.
Huh?
You should have used your wife's computer at UNT.
I should have done that. Yeah, so Trey, I'm gonna need you to break into my house if I wind up dead and like burn my computer down before anyone looks at it. All right.
I got you.
So this was pioneered by Bill Moore, a Dallas local. Yeah.
All right.
Dallas shout out, and he developed a product called Falafel. The name of it. Hey, throw that picture up there one more time, Trey. Falafel. It was on that little tape measure. Yeah, there it is. Phallofil. And this is basically hyaluronic acid, which is just dermal fillers. It's the same stuff that people inject in their lips and in their face, and they're using it in the penis to increase girth. So I actually went to a lot of web pages. My computer's I'm probably gonna have to burn it, to look into this, because I wanted to get the real information and not just like, haha, this is a joke. Like, this is a real procedure. And at first I was like really kind of thinking that this is a super bad idea, and I don't think it's quite as super bad idea as before, and I'll explain why. So what they're doing is they're injecting filler along the shaft to increase girth. Like, this is not a lengthener, really. This is a girth improver.
All I keep thinking about are those Austin Powers movies.
I know, right? Is this your pump? Nope, it was in your bag, not mine.
Oh,
yeah. So my first question was, I've done tons and tons of filler. Filler comes in a vial of 1 cc. Mm-hmm. That's not a lot, 1 ml, okay? Allegedly, and I say this allegedly because I've never done this, obviously. Mm-hmm, I did look at some befores and afters. Yes, I'd include them in the show, obviously. But they say that 4 vials will increase girth by 1/4 inch. Okay, that sounds probably about right. So how many vials do people get? Well, there were 4 sets of treatments. There was 4 vials, 6 vials, 10 vials, and 20 vials. But they can only do about 5 to 6 per session, okay? So if you do 10 vials of this stuff, you can increase your girth by 5/8 of an inch, which, that's not insignificant, right?
It's crazy.
How much is that?
5/8 of an inch.
I know, but how much money is 10
Oh, we're getting to
vials
that.
of-
Yeah, we're getting that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's money. If you do 20 vials,
These men must be desperate.
if you do 20 vials,
God.
you can get 1.25 inches in girth. That's not an inch and a quarter is not nothing. I'm surprised that they're getting that much, but 20 vials is a lot.
Go do steroids or something. That's cheaper.
I don't think that does the opposite. Yeah.
No,
I
I know.
steroids
That's what
take
I'm
it the other
saying.
way.
Oh, don't.
No, I said go do steroids so you can have muscles.
Oh, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
It doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So allegedly 10 vials is the average. And so Sarah wants to know how much this is. I know everyone's just dying to know how much this stuff costs. So I was assuming it would be very close to what the fillers cost, but they're getting a little bit of premium to inject them into a penis. So 4 vials is going to run you $3,000. 6 vials is $4,000. 10 vials, which is the average, is $6,000. And if you want to go all out, like, what was that? Dirk Diggler. If you want the Dirk Diggler treatment, it's 20 vials. You guys know who Dirk Diggler is?
No.
Really?
the heck
Oh my
is
God, it's the guy from the porno movie. It was Robert, tell them who Dirk Diggler is.
Dirk Diggler.
Is he that creepy looking?
Marky Mark. It was Marky Mark in the movie. What movie was it, Robert? You remember? I can't remember. It was
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, Marky Mark was Dirk Diggler, and he had like the enormous penis.
Oh.
Not like Ron Jeremy or somebody.
No, that's
right?
a real. That's a guy's
That's
a
a
real.
real
He's a real
porn
porn
star.
star.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought you were
What
talking
movie was
about.
Dirk Diggler? Boogie Nights. That's the one. Oh my god, that was a long time ago. I'm surprised. Never mind. I'm not surprised you got to know that one. All right.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, if you want the Dirk Diggler treatment, even though you don't know who that is, that's 20 vials at $10,000.
Dang.
10,000.
And it doesn't really do that much.
Well, I don't know, an inch and a quarter of girth, like.
Is this permanent or does this like?
Great
go away?
question, Trey.
It isn't permanent.
It is not permanent.
It's like $10,000 a year or something.
Yes,
Wow.
filler only lasts about a year to a year and a half.
Well, that's why you got a year to get you a wife, and then
Can
see you
you
later.
imagine if you like went out there and this false advertising? That
Remember that man that sued his wife because she had all this plastic surgery done, and like their kids turned out to be like super ugly or
I
something?
do remember that.
And he was just like, "You lied to me."
This is lies.
They come out looking gross.
So okay, so let's get back on to does it function normally? Yes. Now, the question that I had.
What if it didn't?
Yeah, then obviously no one would do it. But the question,
don't know.
the question I had is, does it look normal? Because I'm thinking,
Oh yeah.
I mean, we always talk about when people get too much filler and they look weird, right? And I'm thinking, 20 vials of filler, like in
If
your
you're-
penis, like that's not gonna look right.
I wonder if they have like specific patients that they're like, "No, we won't do this on you because it'll look weird."
I don't know. I don't think so because they were all ready to get my information. They were like, "Give us your email right now." I'm like, "No, please don't put any cookies on my computer." Okay, but I'm gonna tell you guys. I wanted to.
Give him Chalvis's email.
I put your email on there.
I'm okay. I appreciate it. Genuinely appreciate it.
I did go look at the before and after pics because I wanted to know, does this
Is it
look
attractive?
it looks normal. Like at least in the two befores and afters that I found in this one clinic that does this.
Interesting.
I would not have known that they necessarily had anything done. And it was starting at like treatment 0, then after 4, then and this one person had 20, so it was like 4, 5, or no, I guess it was 5, 10, 15, 20 total vials. I was like, yeah, it looks good to me. I mean, it looks like a penis. Like it didn't look like a.
Looks good to me.
It didn't look like it had like bumps or.
So you just like, so if you saw that guy at the gym, you'd be like, "Good job."
No, I would have been like, dude.
Fist bump.
I'm like, yeah, bro. Like that's impressive, man. Like, I mean,
Gross.
you know.
That's interesting.
I just figured that maybe it would look bumpy or like look too swollen or like a
like the shape.
sausage that had
Right.
like been in the fire
how
and you know they
girls
split
look
open. Yeah,
when they
right.
get, like, a lot of
you ever like
filler?
drop the hot dog into the campfire and it gets really big and then it starts to split? Like I didn't know maybe it looked like that.
Yeah. The fact
I
that you
mean-
have to do it so frequently, too, not frequently, but
Well,
you have to do it
every year.
so often. Yeah.
So like
It's
that.
wild.
That was my biggest concern. I actually, so I looked at this. The safety profile looks pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Like there was not any, people complaining that their penis bursting or
Didn't
anything
work.
like that. Yeah, or didn't work. The appearance of it looked fine to me. So I think it's kind of pricey.
Sure.
If it was permanent, then I could see more people doing it. But having to do that every year, a year and a
Yeah.
half, like I don't think so, man. Like I don't like needles. I sure wouldn't want a needle in my penis. Like that sounds terrible. That sounds really terrible.
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah,
fan.
I'm out, man.
2 out of 10, do not recommend.
Yeah, I don't think like if somebody was trying to offer
A
this,
0 out of 10.
if somebody was trying to give this to me for
Well,
free, I would
no,
say no.
Like some people probably could find some benefit out of it. If you
Right.
have the extra money to do it and you
Well-
see you need it, then I mean, swing for the fences.
And being a doctor, I can tell you, and I don't think everyone maybe knows this,
It's not
but
for
like
your
there,
average person to get.
right? It's not for your average. There are people out there who, sadly, they just weren't, blessed in that area. It's like the girl that's like a AA cup competing with the girls who are, a C cup
Facts.
naturally, right? I
Facts.
mean, it happens, and so I think for those people where, and there was. I mean, there were testimonials and people telling their sob stories and then how happy they were after. And I was just like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, it sounds great if you need that.
$10,000 later.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that for certain people, this might be good. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not-
I said, if you
I'm
have
not
the
in-
extra money to do it. And
Yeah, I'm not like endorsing it, or I'm certainly myself not going out and having this done. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think after doing kind of a deep search and now having to burn my home computer, I think that it's not as crazy as I thought when I first saw the article. I'm being honest with you. So,
Very interesting.
yeah,
Surgeries for
there are, but
permanent
yeah, but none
stuff.
of them are great. None of them are great. Like I should have probably mentioned that. I looked at when I was reading all the information and the articles. It was even the urology people were weighing in on it, and they're like, yeah, it seems like it might be okay. But they were talking about the surgeries and the fact that a lot of the surgeries are not fantastic.
So real quick, Cindy Herman said, "Why is Sarah trying to get me in trouble with the IT team at work?" She also had the answer for Boogie Nights. I don't remember
did
the Dirt Diggler.
Dirt Diggler, yeah.
She had the answer.
I knew
for that.
she would know it. She always knows those things.
And she also said that you should have the inventor on the show as a guest. The inventor for
Falafel.
Yeah.
We should.
I
Robert.
thought she was about to say
Robert.
you should get it.
no. That's not what she said.
Because
she wanted me to
said-
get it?
Because
Oh,
the
yeah.
sentence started, you
Yeah.
should. I was like,
You
oh,
should.
wait, Cindy, you're about
No.
Yeah,
Not at all.
maybe
do
like a
that.
reduction surgery. I don't know.
There we
Oh,
go.
sure.
There we go, Doctor.
I mean, I've already had 2 of them. I don't know how many reduction surgeries you can have.
Yeah.
Gross.
Off the rails today.
There we go.
Hey, Robert, reach out to this Falafel guy. Let's get him on here. All right. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. Talk about some fun stuff. We'll see you next week on Nip Talk.
Bye.